All right, welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a brand new platform that is completely flipping the script on how we value our time on social media. I want you to think about your own scrolling habits for just a second. How much time do you actually spend looking at the original post versus just diving headfirst into the replies, right? If you've ever felt like the real magic, the true entertainment of the internet happens down in the comments section, well, you're absolutely going to want to pay close attention to this one.
Because we've all seen, or let's be real, we've all typed these exact phrases. You open an app, you see a pretty decent post, maybe it's a hot take about a new movie, but then you scroll down and find this full-blown cinematic breakdown in the replies that completely changes your mind. Or maybe it's just a joke that hits perfectly. The comment section literally outshines the original content. It's funnier, it's smarter, it's sparking a massive debate. Basically, the comments are the actual content.
But here is the million-dollar question. And honestly, the core problem with the internet today. What if the commenter actually got rewarded for winning? Think about the intense frustration of creating massive entertainment value in a thread. You drop a hilarious reply, it gets thousands of likes, people are sharing it, screenshotting it, but what do you actually get for all that? A temporary dopamine hit. That's literally it. Meanwhile, the original poster reaps all the true creator benefits. The followers, the monetization, the platform recognition. The person who brought the real value gets nothing, while the person who just set the stage gets everything. It's a completely unbalanced ecosystem.
So let's get into section 1, the paradigm shift. We really need to look at the difference between just broadcasting and having a genuine conversation, and how a new platform called Nervus is stepping in to fix this.
The core difference here really comes down to philosophy. Standard social media platforms, they're built for top-down broadcasting. Picture one person standing on a digital stage with a massive megaphone, while everyone else just sits in the audience and listens or claps. But Nervus is engineered totally differently. It prioritizes expression and dynamic conversation. It's not about the monologue, it's about the dialogue. It's all about what happens when the crowd actually starts talking back and the energy shifts.
And the big idea here is to recognize the entire conversation as a living, breathing thing. Nervus isn't just for the people posting. It is for people who make conversations valuable. You don't need to be the one who hit post first to bring immense value to the community. If you're the spark that keeps the fire going, if you twist the topic into something even more fascinating, you're a conversation maker, and you deserve to be treated like one.
The beating heart of this paradigm shift is a feature appropriately called a nerve. Think of a nerve as a super-focused hub for a specific discussion. Right now, on traditional apps, a debate just fractures. Someone says something controversial, and instantly there are thousands of separate, quote, tweets and scattered arguments happening in isolated little silos all over the internet. A nerve solves this by creating one central arena. It brings everyone together to gather around a specific topic or debate in one powerful, unified space.
Moving on to section 2, making it concrete. Let's take a look inside a nerve to see how this actually plays out in the wild. We're talking about the exact same relatable, heated cultural debates you and your friends are already having every single day, ranging from serious socioeconomic questions to everyday dating etiquette to fierce global sports rivalries like Ronaldo versus Messi. Imagine stepping into that nerve. You aren't just shouting into the void anymore. You're walking into a packed digital stadium where fans are dropping deep statistical analysis, hilarious memes, and passionate counterarguments all in one place. A nerve makes everyday opinions intensely valuable because it gives them a dedicated stage. Now, how do you actually interact there? Well, you create value in multiple ways. It's not just about posting the initial prompt. It's about replying, debating, reacting, gifting, or honestly, just making people laugh. You can drop a voice note into a thread to really get your sarcastic tone across, or deploy the absolute perfect GIF to shut down a bad take. Every single one of those actions is recognized as a highly valuable contribution to the ecosystem.
The user journey is so engaging and beautifully straightforward. Say you find a nerve about a polarizing new sci-fi movie. Step 1, see a discussion you actually care about. Step 2, pick a side. You can back it if you agree it was a masterpiece or fiercely counter it if you thought the plot was a mess. Step 3, add your voice with a text breakdown, a sticker, or a passionate voice note. And Step 4, as you do this consistently, you earn visibility, build a reputation across topics you know about, and actually unlock rewards. Which brings us right to section 3, rewarding the conversation. Let's dive into exactly who stands to win big in this new conversation-first ecosystem.
Because this platform, it's built for a massive variety of internet personalities. Whether you're the funny commenter who always has the perfect punchline lined up, a smart debater who defends an idea with pure logic, Or a Gen Z user driving fast-paced trends using quick audio clips? What's truly exciting is the opportunity for small creators. You can get noticed purely through strong, insightful participation. You don't need a ring light, an expensive 4K camera, or thousands of existing followers to shine here. Nervus literally levels the playing field.
And that leads right into the powerful manifesto-style truth of the whole platform. Nervus is conversation first. Yes, posters absolutely matter, but commenters can matter too. This isn't about punishing original posters, it's about expanding the pie. It's about finally treating commenters as vital, essential, and rewardable parts of the creator ecosystem. Because let's be real, without the commenters, a post is just an echo. With them, it's a movement.
And let's talk about the money, because that's where this gets incredibly real. On Nervus, a smart opinion or a viral voice note inside a thread can directly receive gifts. Users can send gifts right to your profile, your comments, or your specific replies. And the rule is refreshingly simple. Everyone can receive gifts from day one. Then, as you participate and build trust, like imagine being the user who consistently gives top-tier tech analysis week after week, you prove your consistency. Once you establish that reputation, you unlock even deeper, more substantial monetization channels. To wrap up this explainer, let's look at Section 4, a conversation-first future. It's time to examine the overarching movement this is bringing to the internet.
At its core, Nervus fundamentally shifts the power dynamic to reward the people who make conversations genuinely interesting. It really doesn't matter if you started the thread on Monday or if you showed up on Wednesday with the absolute perfect counter-argument that changes everybody's mind. If you bring the value, the heat, the humor, or the deep insight, the architecture of the platform is designed to reward you.
It all boils down to one simple, brilliant pitch. Nervus is where conversations become content and commenters can become creators. It takes the everyday comment section, a place we already spend hours reading and laughing at, and transforms it into a legitimate, respected stage for creators. So, the next time you're scrolling through a heated thread and you type out a hilarious, thought-provoking, or completely show-stopping reply, I want you to ask yourself a question. Why are you giving that value away for free? Are you ready to finally turn your comments into content? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I highly recommend you start thinking differently about where you leave your best ideas.